Ever feel like your business is invisible online? Like Google is playing hide and seek with you and you're always it? Hey, I'm Dan Kibler, and I'm going to be walking you through how I got my Google Business Profile, GBP, video verified, not once, but twice. You'll see exactly how I got back on the map, literally, and how this simple step can make your business easier to find, show up at the top of local search, and even trigger Google's new AI overviews. In today's video, I'm going to break down what video verification actually is, why it matters way more now in 2025 than it ever has, and how you can do it too, step by step. No stress, no tech headache. If Google doesn't know you exist, your dream clients won't know you exist either. Let's fix that right now. This episode is deeply personal to me, and if you've ever felt invisible online, stuck in limbo with no leads, or unsure how to fix it, I made this just for you. The season, everything slowed down. Let me take you back to 2019. I was pregnant with triplets. Not one, not two, 3 little miracles growing inside of me all at once. My business at the time, Charlottesville Makeup Artists LLC, which was rebranded later in 2024 to Charlottesville Wedding Hair and Makeup Artists, was thriving. We had tons of leads every month, 30, sometimes 70, rolling in like clockwork in total automation. But I was about to enter survival mode. When you bring home 3 premature babies from the NICU, everything changes. Between breastfeeding, pumping, and sleepless nights, I wasn't thinking about SEO. I wasn't strategizing Instagram posts or writing blog content. I was just trying to keep these babies alive and not lose my mind. And something had to give. So I let go of all of my marketing. I let go of the blogger. I let go of the social media manager. And with it, I let go of the very machine that had built my business in the first place. Dumb move, I know, but back then, I did not realize what I was doing. The cracks started to show. At first, it didn't feel like a big deal. The business kept going. Referrals still came in. But in business, there's a lag between action and result. Fast forward to 2024, and the leads were barely trickling in. 2 a month, sometimes none. The machine I once built to work for me was now silent. And I had a choice. Let the business fade away or fight like I always have. At the same time, my family and I moved. I can tell you, I do not move well. I'm a little high maintenance when it comes to moving. Ask Nate. I hate being displaced. Moving around my stuff, I'm just like a really bad mover. But the layout of our old house just wasn't working anymore. My kids' rooms were down in the basement, and I'd have to walk down the hall, through the kitchen, around the corner, down the steps, and a hallway just to reach my kids' future bedrooms. So to solve this, we kept all 3 triplets side by side in one crib in our living room, which was also by the sink. So when I went and got a snack, I had to turn on all the lights, and it was just like loud. It just was not working anymore. We decided to sell at the top of the market and build somewhere better. And praise Jesus, we sold our house in a weekend. 2 offers, top dollar. Praise Jesus for that. I believe there were angels in our home that weekend. Multiple angels, actually. With infant triplets, we moved to a rental where we built our new home on the empty lot that we bought and acted as our own general contractors for the new house. We figured, hey, we're entrepreneurs. We can figure stuff out. It was like the world's most giant DIY with the biggest investment of our lives. That's when I made a decision that at the time seemed harmless. I updated. This was like dun dun dun. I updated the address on my Google Business Profile. Mic drop. I had done it before, but this time, everything totally and completely unraveled. Getting banned by Google almost immediately, my profile was suspended. I panicked. I tried to change it back to the old address and marked it as a service area business For those who don't know what a service area business is, or a SAB, service area business, is when you don't show your address on Google. But it was too late. I was invisible online. Couldn't respond to reviews, couldn't upload photos, I couldn't even be found. And here's the kicker. Back in 2012, I had verified my business with a postcard. Easy peasy. This time, Google had changed the rules for everything. Fast forward to today, in 2025, you must now do video verification. There is no other way. The reality of my GBP video verification, it's like watching me, who has no idea what they're doing, trying to assemble IKEA furniture without the instructions, blindfolded, on a time limit. And when you're done, nobody tells you what you did wrong, so you can pass the next time. Only that your upload is a failure and that you failed. I was furious with myself. With all my SEO knowledge, how did I let this happen? But that's when the fighter in me came out. I dug in, I read every article, watched every video, I even found a mentor. I was prepared, I rehearsed, I followed Google's new video verification process step by step, and I passed it on my first try. Then I helped a client who had no profile at all. We got her verified for the first time too. Now I want to teach you how to do the same. This is what most people get wrong. Before I show you what to do, let's talk about what not to do. Listen, I don't say this to scare you. I say this because I've been there and I've read the Reddit threads. And let me tell you, if you ever want to feel instantly better about your own tech frustrations, just search Google Business Profile Video Verification Help on Reddit. It's a digital wasteland of desperation, like reading breakup text from people ghosted by Google. You'll see post after post after post. I've tried 5 times and still no luck. My video is perfect. I think Google ghosted me. It's what I call Google's factory of frustration. And I don't want you ending up there. Let's break down the top 4 mistakes with real-life examples so you can dodge every single one like a ninja in sneakers. 1. Unclear signage. Think of it like this. If your sign looks like it was made in Microsoft Word in 2004, printed at home, taped to your window with Scotch tape, and now it's sun-faded and peeling, Google's AI will absolutely not believe you're legit. Here's what to do instead. Use a real printed sign if possible. Bonus points for branding or a logo that Google can recognize. If you're a SAB, service area business, show your name on your vehicle, mailbox, or even your uniform. Say it out loud in the video. Here is my business sign on the door. Fun tip. Pretend like you're showing your signage to your grandma who's half asleep without her glasses on. If she can't read it clearly, neither can Google's AI. 2. Not showing proof of ownership. This one is like trying to rent a car without an ID. Google wants to know, are you actually the one that is responsible for running this business? Just showing the building or your desk isn't enough. Here's what to do instead. Show your business license, frame it, baby. Log in on camera to something only you would have ownership access to, like your payment processor, your Stripe or your Square account, Google Business Dashboard, or your booking software, your CRM, even something like opening your branded scheduling app or showing branded invoices can work great. Think of it like this. You're trying to convince a skeptical teacher that you really did do your homework. No cheating. Prove you're the real deal. 3. Editing the video. I know you want to add cute transitions, maybe a sparkle filter, or even trim the part where your dog barked. But nope, big nope, huge no. This is not TikTok, folks. This is not an Instagram reel. This is like taking your passport photo, or even more like taking your DMV photo. One shot, no edits, no filter, no cuts. It's very unforgiving. Here's what to do instead. Record it in one crisp, clean, continuous take. If you mess up, do it again. Record the raw, live file. directly inside Google's platform. You're going to be using your camera just inside the platform. Pro tip, I always rehearse mine first. I walk through it like I'm on a field trip with kindergartners. This is my entrance. This is my chair. This is my license. Everybody wave. Just kidding on the wave part. 4, filming in poor lighting. If it looks like you filmed in a haunted attic with one flickering light bulb, Google's gonna be like, manual vetting, one over here please. Too dark, AI can't verify it. Too bright and washed out, the AI still can't tell what anything is. Here's what to do instead. Use natural light from windows if you can. If indoors, turn all the lights and avoid filming in a dim corner. Clean your camera lens too, yes, even if you just did it. Think, would I show this video to a new client? If the answer is maybe not, film it again. Don't end up in the factory of frustration. For those of you who don't know, TLDR, don't worry, I had to look it up too. It means too long, don't read. You only get one shot with this video, so make it obvious, make it clear, and make it boring in a good way. This isn't the time to be fancy pants fancy, or artsy or creative. This is the time to say, I run this business. Here's the proof, let's go. Stick with me and I'll help you get that shiny little verified badge without the heartbreak. So you want to know my opinion on what I think is happening behind the scenes in a Google video verification? Actually, I just got back from a digital marketing conference in Tennessee, actually on Monday, and I talked to the guy who invented the Google Search Console loop. And I was in fact right, so I felt really good about that. But picture this, it's not some person at Google sipping coffee and squinting at your video the second you hit upload. Nope. It's much more like this. A Google AI robot gets the first look. He's like a little digital bouncer at the club door. He's scanning your video for all the right signs. Do I see a real address? Check. Do the physical surroundings match Google Maps? Check. Do I see tools of the trade? Check. Do I see a human who looks like they actually work here and didn't just print off a sign in Canva yesterday? Check. If everything looks crispy clear, you're in. Just like that, boom, you're verified, you passed the vibe check. But if something is off, maybe your camera was shaky, your license was blurry, or the video was as confusing as a TikTok recipe with no actual measurements, that little AI bouncer sends your video to the back of the room for manual vetting. When I say manual vetting, like to be reviewed manually, I mean like by an actual human being. And that's when the wait begins, like long line at the DMV kind of wait. That's why I always tell people, don't just film it. Film it like you're explaining it to a robot with trust issues. Make it painfully obvious, crystal clear, label everything with your words as you walk through the video. Pretend you're hosting a kindergarten field trip. This is my office. This is my equipment. This is my business license on the wall. Zoom in. Make sure the AI can capture a photo. See how everything matches? Do it that way, and the AI will give you a little digital high five and push your profile through without needing human intervention. That is what you want. I've done this multiple times. For myself, which I passed on the first try, keep in mind I have a lot of SEO friends and some of them have yet to get their clients verified. And one I personally know had to try 9 times until they were successful in doing it for their own business. When I did this for myself this way, I passed on the first shot. And I have been able to pass my clients on their first try. So follow this blueprint and it will increase your chances of passing on the first try. No delays, no stress, just results. BTW, if this worked for you the way I taught, please, I don't want to beg, but please let me know in the comments so I can celebrate with you. I'm very nosy and I want to geek out all over and share your wins too. Let me give you my top secret tip. Before I did the Google Business Profile video verification for myself and for my clients, I always did something first that made all the difference. Ready? We practiced. I know that sounds silly, but hear me out loud. We literally did a full dress rehearsal, like Full-on rehearsal for your Google Business Profile video. I walk through everything I was going to show. The address signage, the tools of the trade, the license on the wall, logging into the payment processor, the entrance and inside of the workplace, all in the exact order I planned to record it. Why? Because I didn't want to be fumbling with my phone, forgetting my steps, or worse, getting to the end and realizing the video was too long to upload. By the way, you only find out from Google it's too long to upload when it's 99% uploaded and then fails.
What?
I know, it's very dramatic. It truly is. Pro tip, if you're filming from a newer smartphone, especially with a higher resolution, your video has to be under 2 minutes, or Google won't let you upload it. That's not a guess, that's personal experience talking. Also, Google clearly states it right before you start the Google verification process. So yes, that means I was literally sprinting to my office with my phone like I was on a mission for dramatic effect and maybe for morale support. I even threw on workout band and tennis shoes.
As you can see, she is flustered.
I'm really flustered. We switched cameras. I hope that this works. Okay, so why is this back? Okay. This is the street view. Hopefully I won't get run over.
All right, she made the choice not to wait for cars to come. So as you can see, they're stopping in the street for us.
Will Anne make it across the street? Find out later, but first, a story.
Was it ridiculous? A little. Was it effective? Absolutely. And because I rehearsed it and kept it tight, my video got approved on the first try. No manual review, no wait, no stress. That is also the case for my clients. So take it from me. Practice first, keep it under 2 minutes, and yes, you have to run. So lace up those sneakers. How to pass Google Video Verification. Step by step. Use this verified checklist to make sure you don't miss anything. Credit goes to Darren Shaw of Whitespark, who created this document. Link is in the description. Step-by-step Google Video Verification made easy and relatable. Step 1. Prepare your tools and mindset. Remember, if someone else has done something you desire to do, you can do what they did, you can have what they have. I am giving away all my tips here, so at the end of this video, my goal is to help you feel empowered, educated, mentally prepared, and feel like you have a great chance of success, because you do. I have done this many times, not just for myself, but also for my clients successfully, and I'm giving you the exact blueprint for you to duplicate for your business. Believe in yourself and your ability to do this, and you can make it happen. Thousands of people have gotten their videos approved with Google Video Verification, and so can you. All right, first step, get your phone ready. Make sure it's charged and that your camera works. Think of this like getting ready for a Zoom interview with a dream client. You wouldn't show up with a dying phone and a messy background. Same with this, try to put on your best foot forward. Take it seriously, and this will increase your chances of success. Clean your phone lens to make sure it's crisp and sharp. I use those little disposable wipies, the lens cleaning cloths that come in a packet. Then I also use them to clean my nerdy looking glasses after. Charge your phone, turn off notifications, no surprise text from your mom mid-recording, and if you have one, grab a tripod or a steady surface, or a steady hand to film it from. You can even enlist an assistant if you like. Google wants a clean, uninterrupted, one-shot video. No fancy editing allowed. It has to be raw, unedited, live feed file because you record it within Google's platform. You hit record and go. Step 2, show the outside of your location. Film the front of your business, including signage, address number, street signs, and surrounding areas. Remember, Google's Vision AI knows the physical landmarks around thanks to Google Maps and on street camera view. You need to show your physical surroundings so that Google can put it all together and it's clear to the AI. Here's an example. Pretend you're giving a tour to a friend who's never been to your house. Say, see that brick building with the blue sign? That's me, right next to the bakery. Even if you're a home-based business or a SAB, service area business, show your mailbox, your house number, or vehicle signage. It's like telling Google, hey, I actually exist here. I'm not some made-up business on a laptop in Bali. Step 3, show inside your workspace. Walk inside and show the interior. Imagine it's HGTV and you're doing a home tour. And this is where the magic happens. Show your desk, your shelves, supplies, tools of the trade, conference giveaways, whatever proves that this is a real, legitimate working business. If you're a hairstylist, show your hair. If you're a hairstylist, show your If you're a hairstylist, show your hair. If you're a hairstylist, show your chair, products, mirror, setup. If you're a pressure washer, show your equipment in the garage. If you're a baker, show your oven or your mixing station. You're building trust with Google the same way you build trust with your clients, by being real and transparent. Step 4, show tools you use to serve customers. Film tools, equipment that proves your business exists. Think of this part like a magician showing the props. Here's the ringlet I use for my bridal makeup. Here's my invoice binder for my appointment board. Here's the toolkit I use to install smart thermostats. If you're a service-based business and don't work from a typical office, this step is especially important to show legitimacy. Step 5, show proof of business identity. Show your business license, LLC paperwork, or anything official. This is your driver's license moment. You're saying to Google, here's my ID. I'm not just a pretty website. I'm a registered business. You can hold the paper towards the camera like a passport check at the airport. Make sure your business name matches what's on your Google business profile exactly. Here's me logging into my MLS using my unique user ID if you're a realtor. Here is my logging into my Stripe account or my Square account or other payment processor that only I can get into. If you're a painting company or a plumber, show something only the boss would have, like unlocking a branded vehicle with your own brand keys. It's your way of telling Google, I run this show. Here's a tip, pro tip. When I did it, I already had the screen on my laptop open, so I didn't have to waste time navigating it. I could just log in with my fingerprint immediately and show proof of ownership through my payment processing system. You can also log into your business dashboard like your CRM or your scheduling tool, anything that proves your unique ownership access. Remember, you are proving to Google that you own this and that you run this business, so that you have to show yourself doing things only an owner is able to do. Step 6, narrate as you go, but keep it natural. Talk through what you're showing to guide Google's reviewers. Think of it like a voice-over narration in a cooking show. This is my studio entrance. Here's my equipment. This is my license framed on the wall. You're walking and talking like a casual behind-the-scenes tour. Don't overthink it, just be you. Google's not grading your camera work, they just want to verify that you're real. Step 7, submit the video. No edits, no music, and no filters. Upload it directly inside your Google Business dashboard. This is like taking a passport photo. Raw, unfiltered, you cannot crop, you cannot cut, you cannot add music. It has to be filmed as one continuous video shot in the Google app or uploaded directly to your verification section. So, you can't even upload a video that you pre-recorded. It has to be on a live, unedited live feed. Bonus tip, pretend you're making a behind-the-scenes reel for your Instagram followers. Here's why it helps. It feels a little less robotic and you're more relaxed on camera. Plus, your personality comes through even though Google is reviewing it. A natural tone makes everything feel smoother and it just helps you stay calm. Here's an additional visual tip. If your business is a SAB, service area business, meaning service-based with no physical storefront, like you hide your address on your Google Maps, use this checklist as a guide. Here's what to show. For example, your home office or garage. Show labeled bins with tools or business setup, a branded vehicle, a van with a magnet or a decal, tools of the trade. If you're a masseuse, a massage table, a laptop, CRM login, your makeup kit. Address, show a mailbox or unit on your door. A license, business licenses that are framed on the wall are especially strong. Show on camera clearly yourself walking into your workspace confidently. Follow the steps exactly, and your chances of survival skyrocket. Here's why it matters. This isn't just about Google. This is about survival. Invisibility online means no leads, No leads means no clients. And that's the difference between burnout and overflow. This one video, it restored everything for me. It was the turning point, and it can be for you too. Take the next step. From suspended to spotlight, your comeback starts today. Follow the steps, get verified, put your business back on that map, because when you're visible, you're profitable. Posting every day isn't building trust. It's just burning you out. You didn't start your business to be a full-time content creator. You started it to serve real clients. And here's the truth no one's talking about. The fastest way to build trust online in 2025 isn't daily posting, it's reviews. In this next episode, I'll show you why reviews outperform social media every time, how they drive more leads than likes ever could, and how to automate the whole process so trust builds on autopilot. If you're tired of hustling for attention and ready to start attracting clients with proof that speaks louder than your posts, this one's for you. I'm Dan Kibler. May you be blessed. May your business be fruitful, multiply, and have dominion. Now go shoot your verification video. Go, go, go. Let's go.